The past simple is used to talk about things that happened in the past. Let's look at some examples. Yesterday, I watched the royal wedding. Last week, I played tennis with John. I wanted to buy a new car. I didn't have enough money. Nick went to London to see his friends. The first Star Wars film was released in 1977. The meaning of the past simple is easy to understand. We use it for actions that happened in the past. If you use a phrase like yesterday, last week, last month, last year, or a date or time in the past, then you normally use the past simple. To make the past simple for regular verbs, you add ed to the end of the verb. Play becomes played. Walk becomes walked. If the verb ends in an e, you just add d. Like becomes liked. Hate becomes hated. And if a verb ends in a consonant then y, you take off the y and add ied. Try becomes tried. Study becomes studied. Verbs don't change for first, second or third person in the past simple. I played, you played, he played. However, the pronunciation is a little tricky. There are three ways to pronounce a regular ed ending: a voiced way, d, an unvoiced way, t, and id. If a verb ends in a voiced consonant, that is, a sound that you use your voice and not your breath to make, then the ed ending is voiced. You say d. It's hard to hear normally. It's better to listen to a sentence. Play ends in y, and that's a voiced sound, so played has a voiced ending. John played in the park. Can you hear the d in front of the word in? John played in the park. If a verb ends in an unvoiced consonant, that is, a sound that you make with your breath, then the ed ending is not voiced, and you say t. Listen to it in a sentence again. Walk ends in a k sound, which is not voiced, so walked ends with an unvoiced ending. John walked in the park. Can you hear the t sound in front of the word in? John walked in the park. The third way is for verbs that end in a d sound or a t sound or ied. Want becomes wanted. Decide becomes decided. Worry becomes worried. So, the past simple is easy to form and use. However, there are lots of irregular verbs that don't follow these patterns. Unfortunately, some of the most common verbs are irregular and have irregular past simple forms that you just have to learn. Have becomes had. Eat becomes ate. Give becomes gave. There are lots of charts with great lists of irregular verbs, and the Cambridge Online Dictionary has pronunciation guides and recordings of how the words are pronounced in British and American English. That's enough for now. There are some activities on the London Academy of English website if you want to practice or if you have any questions. Thanks for watching. If you want more of these videos, leave me a comment and that will motivate me to make more.